Ty Ferguson is a senior midfield player for the Sturgis Scoopers. It's his 6th year playing, and he started in the 7th grade. Ty, talk a little bit about your goals for this season.
Well, the main goal is always just kind of have fun, but I think we lost about, 8 seniors last year, so it's a big loss for any team, but I think we still have a good group of guys. Goals just try to get in that top 8, hopefully have another home playoff game this year, and then main goal would just be try to make it farther than we did last year, and then just keep winning games, stay together as a team, and just build up the soccer program for years after I'm gone.
Ty, talk a little bit about what it means to be a team captain, and you were team captain last year also, if I remember. What's it mean to be the team captain, and what's your extra roles and duties?
Well, it's a big honor and privilege to have the coaches see that in me and see that I can be a leader, and kind of just what I try to focus on is be a leader, make it fun for everybody on the team, especially the new guys coming in, the young guys. I want them to see that it's not so scary of an environment. I'm here to make it fun, make it enjoyable for everybody, and then also just trying to keep everybody together and just kind of lead the team as a whole.
Talk a little bit about what's your most important thing you're looking forward to this season, and your big expectation that would make this the perfect season going out as a senior.
Really just try to win games, win as many as we did last year. I think we had a really good season last year. It's probably one of the best in Sturgis Brown history, so if we can continue that trend on for my senior year, I'd love to see it happen.
Ty Ferguson, midfielder, he's going to be the one to watch this season. Good luck and have a great season.
Thank you, guys.
Carsen Wolter is playing his 4th year here as a senior this year, going to be a striker. Carsen, last year you had set 3 school records. Most goals in a career, 31. Most goals in one season, 16. And most goals and assists in a career with 49. Talk a little bit about your goals this year. How can you compete with that from last year?
Well, I don't think I'll be able to break those records again, but I don't know. Our schedule has changed a lot, so I don't think I'll be able to break 16 goals. But some of my goals really for the season are just make playoffs. Hopefully we get another home game because that was pretty sweet. Maybe hopefully get just double-digit goals, and that's really all the goals I got.
Okay. Talk a little bit about the team expectations. Where do you think we're sitting, and how's it looking so far? Just starting practice, but give us a little outlook.
I definitely think we'll have a winning record this year. It's, I don't know, kind of 50-50 whether we'll have a home game again or not, but I don't know. I guess we'll just have to see. We got a lot of new faces.
Carsen, talk about the team captain, that you were team captain last year and again this year. Talk about what you do as a team captain, and how do you help out the little teammates?
So as team captain, I pretty much just lead the team onto the field and help all the younger players just get comfortable and help them just to get better.
Sure. Let's talk about what you look most forward to this season. We're looking forward to watching you this season, but what's your biggest expectation, and if you had the perfect season, what would it look like?
Perfect season for me would just be getting to playoffs, no injuries. I don't know, just having fun as my senior season. I mean, that's really it.
Well, congratulations on all the school records last year, and we're sure hopeful that you can set some more. Good job, Carsen.
Thank you, Tim.
Sturgis Scooper boys soccer had a great season last year, Tyler. 10-4-1 record, best it's been in a lot of years. Tyler, talk about this season, your 10th year as coach. What do you expect overall?
Coming to a season like this, especially after having like the best season we've ever had, for us at all as a program, and coming off of like hosting a playoff game, having a playoff victory for Sturgis, which is such it's such a rare thing at these times, and losing 11 players is such a big loss. So coming to this year, it was just to see how hungry everybody was. A lot of times classes are always looking at the past and going, but we lost. And this year, a lot of players are really looking at who we've gained, who's stepped up, who's been working all summer. And so I'm really just kind of looking for those players to show that they've been putting in the effort.
Tyler, talk a little bit about the team goals you got set for this season.
It's really to kind of build upon, like last year and probably the year prior, we've kind of been really preaching family is the most important thing. Obviously, everybody wants to worry about wins and performance-based, but if we're not getting along with each other, if we're not supporting each other, both on and off the field, I think it's so important for young athletes to know that they kind of have a friend next to them and that they have coaching staff they can kind of trust. So that's the big goal for us. And then if we can do that, we can show that we can work as a cohesive unit out on the field.
Tyler, talk a little bit offensively. Last season, Carsen Wolter set 3 school records. Most goals in a career, 31. Most goals in one season was 16. And the most goals and assists in a career with 49. What do you have to say about Carsen?
I mean, he's been put into a position at an early age. I mean, as an 8th grader, we had that large 14 senior class, and they were all telling me, why isn't this kid playing varsity with us? And I was an 8th grader. And so we kind of got some minutes there, and then as a freshman, he really took over that role of like, this is my position up top, and my job is to kind of put points on the board, and if I can do that, I can help everybody else out. And every year his stats are getting better. He's scoring more goals. He's finding his teammates more. He's getting better conditioned. And I think this year, expectation-wise for him, is to kind of continue that, but it also has to be a passing of the torch. He's going to be playing with a couple sophomores, and even his brother might step out there with him too. And it's so how well can you help that next class when you do end up leaving?
Christian Lemke is our goalie last year, and he had a record with 377 saves. Talk a little bit about Mr. Lemke.
Yeah, and the saves through his career and everything, I mean, they've kind of added up through over the years. Going into a 4-year starter, it's not common here, you know, have a 4-year goalkeeper starter. Normally we always have a rotating senior, but he's really stepped into this position on his own. He's been a field player for us too, and really been a leader out here in the field. And I think the biggest thing is that his voice carries no matter where he is, and that's what helps having him in goal, is that our forwards can hear him, and everybody kind of understands what to do when he's back there.
Talk a little bit about, we lost 8 seniors that started last year. We had some great defensive and offensive players that were just outstanding. What's it going to take to fill them positions?
Really, it's just kind of next man up. Kind of how, I mean, high school, college all kind of runs the same of when one person leaves, there should be somebody right behind him. We are returning 0 defenders, and that is a big hole for us to kind of fill. A lot of teams kind of, when they lose 7 or 8 seniors, they're all scattered out throughout the puzzle. But for us, it's our whole back line, and so it's got to be next man up. We have a lot of kids that were playing on JV last year, got some time on varsity, and they really shine in those moments. And those kids kind of knew they were going to be in this position coming up, and they've been putting in the work in the offseason as well.
Jackson Dodson was your junior varsity player of the year in 2023. Talk a little bit about Jackson and what you expect from him.
Yeah, he really took, he took the ball under his foot and just literally kept putting goal after goal. I mean, 11 goals for a JV player is really unheard of. Most time when we hit JV, everybody kind of gets about 2 or 3. It's really spread out, and he just kind of was like, you know what? We need a goal. I'm going to go out and get it by myself, and he can do that. And he creates so much attention to himself that it also lets people be open. He'll be moving up into a varsity role this year, and I think he'll get to kind of learn how to take his game to another level by playing next to Carsen Wolter.
Talk a little bit about the strengths of our team. We're backfilling a lot of positions, but we still have a lot of strengths.
We got a lot of personalities on this team. That's the big thing. One of my coaching philosophy is always let players be players. I don't ever want to, put them in shackles and tell them that you got to follow this way and follow in line. They need to be respectful, but their personalities need to shine. Otherwise, they're not going to have fun out here. Guys like Ty Ferguson, Dean Gebby, Elliott Smith, guys that either show, humility, they show passion, or they show, a camaraderie with the team and always talking to your players. That personality shines, and that's a huge strength for our team.
Talk a bit about this opening up the season this Friday night and what our expectations are.
We're taking on an unseen opponent. I mean, outside of watching some film and everything, a lot of these boys have, unless they play across state off-season, they never played against Watertown. Historically, Watertown, when I played, was a very physical team. They were normally some of our most physical matchups and everything. So that's kind of what we're preparing the boys for, is just every time the ball is right by you, somebody's going to be right on you, and they're going to be making contact. And how do you adjust when that happens? And really, we've just got to come out strong at the beginning so then we can ease on in.
Best of luck to you on this opening season, and we look forward to talking to you later in the season.
I look forward to sharing my 10th season with everybody here in Sturgis.
Oh, it's not mine.
Up now! Let me look. Turn, boys. Hey, you got me back. Good. Stay with me. Hey, one more. Back. Hey, go middle. Let me go. Switch, try to go this way.